I'm a fan of this. We've seen a lot of teams like you play the Galio game with Avaris, and I did a LNG game with K-Man where they did negative damage.
Freddy stole haichao's ultimate earlier and used it, so I think that's still on cooldown. Not having that hero's entrance as the Silas does make it really difficult. Trading that fight, but now you can see Rio off respawn, immediately pinging to make a play on the map.
It's Moham that's going to get caught a bit far forward. Way looks for the engagement. There's Rio to cover once again. Gets the 3-town strike knockup. Rookie's going to steal away the Unbreakable Will. He definitely wants to scrap this far forward. And Sway's going to come in with a double pop blossom to pick up first blood before the hero Israel can come down. Starry does find a good piercing arrow through, but look how tanky Rookie is with that stolen Alistar ultimate. He does have to flash the piercing as the second Drake hits the rift.
And now Jue on the recall does mean that OMG, at least in the bot lane 1v2, are going to look for a dive, actually.
Oh, there we go. Flash fall from Moham. The cleanse comes out. Photic doing a really good job dipping and dodging away from a lot of this. God. And despite the Unbreakable Will, OMG's dive falls flat. Starry has to flash away for Dre's Pop Blossom. Photic kills off Moham thanks to the minions. What an outplay there from...
that, numbers advantage fizzles out. Not to mention, like we said earlier, Rookie doesn't have that flash, and also because he used that hijacked hero's entrance, that's also still on cooldown. So it's really hard for the Silas to be able to join up in the fight. Jue also does that Pop Blossom, so they blew their conditions. They aren't able to contest that objective. OMG are going to tie this. Will be opened up for OMG. It's not a kill, but they get more of Summoner's Rift. Know that OMG, if they want to fight you, they'll look for that. I think the big thing, though, is obviously Hery forced down to half. Now he's going to have to TP in, and he will. They're going for it, but they're really late here, Slayer.
Oh, Rookie gets a full max range Uskand of Duck. Doesn't really want it. Rio's going to re-engage over the Crescent Guard. Wei is going to secure the Dragon on the backside as Moham is a bit too far forward. haichao going to TP in, so is Soboro. Get all the members in. Dre's going to look for a two-man Pop Blossom, but where's the follow-up from IG? The taunt lands, and Dre gets blown up. Rookie trades support for support. Here's the real hero's entrance down from haichao, trying to hold Soboro in place, but Rookie and Soboro are doing the heavy lifting right now for IG, and they've set their sights forward onto haichao, cutting him down and forcing Starry and Hery away from the fight. It's bloody, but our first battle is Invictus Gaming edging out early.
And finally, we cut the red tape. Finally, we get a fight in this game. 20 minutes of patience, and it pays off for IG. Doing that right now. Hery is walking up to this wave, but Wei and Jue are right behind Soboro, and he's actually going in. He doesn't know.
Oh boy, Hery, I don't know how he gets out of this one. Public Excuse is going to whiff and seeks to assist into the Pop Blossom as a double knock-up combo. Jue picks up that kill, and IG starting to really get their gold lead running.
As they find this tower, so it's going to be more gold given over to Soboro. Wei is actually looking for maybe some kind of a play. Doesn't have ultimate, so won't be able to get that CC train rolling onto the Zinzao. Just a little bit of a message, per se, sent over to Rio as scrapping in the bot lane between mid laners, but haichao is really tanky. I don't think anything's actually going to come of this.
Hold on. Bottom lane's finding engages. That's Wei eating a Chain Disruption, full piercing arrow combo from Starry. Photic swinging over, but he's got to be careful, or does he? He's feeling pretty comfortable with the Gatling gun going, so just a bit of training going across your favoritism towards IG that we see Rookie steal away the Unbreakable Will. That's a big mark to get. Now he's in a huge flank position, but it's OMG. They're going to go after Photic. Rio trying to lead the charge. Flashes to get the fight. Three-prong knock-up. Rookie gets booted out of the back of the fight as Hery goes flying after Photic. Can he find this kill? It's a fight on two fronts. Photic will not get out as the Whip Becomes Lightning finds that kill. Both AD carries traded out, and now we're really going to start stacking on top of each other like Jenga. It's all melees. Here comes haichao flying on in. Hery, though, is going to be able to get the coverage. IG have to back out. Now look for the re-engage coming right against haichao, who gets a three-man taunt. And OMG are running for the hills here. They'll get everybody else out and give IG control around that Drake pit once again as Rookie continues to look to push the tempo. But OMG might look for a return here. Rio's going to engage first. Hery coming on over. Rookie feels real taking with the Crescent Guard, and he's going to take down Rio. Hery has no way into this fight. Moham isn't going to heck flash over the wall, and IG steal away another kill to build their gold lead.
I think Moham was barely out of range of a headbutt pulverized combo. You could see that Rio was really trying to bait Rookie in to fight him because the Alistar was over the wall, but he had to have been out of range because he isn't able to do anything. He doesn't go in, and it just ends up Rio dead. IG going to be able to get themselves soul point. Now Soboro, the main target.
Shades of Corruption down. Needlework's not going to hit. haichao, big piercing arrow from Starry, and the E on the Varus will find it. Soboro caught on the mid lane wave, but at least see distract OMG long enough for Wei and IG to secure Chemtech soul point.
IG, it's going to be absolutely massive to get a Chemtech Soul because there is a lot of upfront damage and punishing abilities here from particularly that topside rookie now.
That was a hilarious interaction. Oh, it might actually lead to a kill here. Moham caught.
You can't
Looking for the
them all,
slow,
bro.
saw him duck. There we go. And they have Moham locked down, forcing the Unbreakable Will out. He's trying to run away desperately. Wade does not want to use this Vi ultimate to find this kill and won't need it. It's all Rookie doing the heavy lifting. Tier 2 level turret. IG, whenever they want after this mid wave, expect them to rotate back into that river and force OMG into their waiting arms. Moham looks for headbutt pulverize. Rio's going to engage. They're on the way, but he has the GA. He's got a Corki with a ton of damage behind it. Rio down to about 33% HP. Starry having to flash away from Rookie, who's looking for engage. The Crescent Guard up, trying to hang in the middle of everybody. Gets headbutted towards Starry. Knocked up by Hery. Rookie goes into the stage low. The hero's entrance comes through for haichao. Rookie, can he get himself out? No! Starry finds that kill, and now Hery is set wild and reaping the kills that the team has set up here. Photic will find the trade on the haichao. Soboro forces the GA out of Rio. Wei comes back up as well, but it's OMG with numbers, but their health bars are much more severely depleted. Starry hits another big piercing arrow there onto Wei, and now it's all chaos on the Rift. How does anybody find time to set up for a Chemtech Soul Drake or a Baron?
And look, Rio, he's trying to heal up as much as possible, but Wei got to eat some of the honey fruits empowered by the code!
Oh, but Rio! His caution thrown to the wind, and it's going to punish him. It's Hery that finds the kill onto Photic in the background as well. Starry finds the trade back onto Soboro, and now it's only Wei left up, but he cannot complete any of these kills. OMG find the picks they need to stall this game out if they can get this Chemtech Drake down. But even this take feels risky with some of these death timers up for IG.
Yeah, Rookie's up in a couple of seconds. He has teleport. Not to mention, the Nico is walking. There's an empowered blast.
They're going in.
They're going to go. Hit it! Hit it! Hit it!
Oh, who can get it? Oh, there it is. Starry secures with a piercing arrow over the wall. There's no Chemtech Soul for IG, but they are going to TP in Rookie and find these kills off the back end. Starry will go down. Rookie picks up that kill, and they'll hunt down Moham to end this really long play here. IG find the kills. Now can they turn their attention to the Purple Worm?
Holy crap, Slayer, what a banger fight in the late game here. We thought IG were going to win this game clinically, but Rookie makes a critical mistake. He gets caught out, and OMG are able to get the dragon barely claimed by Starry, but the Baron is up. All the members of IG have respawned, and they are moving right toward the top side of this map. I think with a 2v5, they should be able to get this objective. No, and they all turn their attention to him. The moment the Silas falls, it's a lot easier for them to actually walk forward. The only big issue still remains Soboro, who on this Gwen is continuing to scale up. So it's not just the threat of the Silas anymore, it's the threat of that top laner, it's the threat of Soboro. And OMG, they barely made that fight work with just one threat being dealt with. How are they going to be able to fare when two of them are knocking right toward their backline?
Rookie's still looking for more of these engages. He feels so comfortable. Level 18, holding on to the Unbreakable Will, still just dashing forward. But setting up IG for a big push on this bot side. That is a fat wave coming in through the bot lane after the tier 2 has already been taken down. They've got the 4-1 split set up with Soboro in the mid lane. IG are scaled up. They should deceitful. You know, having 1.7 advantage in the support really is marginal compared to where else you could have it. It's Soboro that has to do this heavy lifting, as Rio's going to look for a pick there on the way. That's the hero's entrance out of haichao as well. IG do a good job forcing out some of these key ultimates away from OMG as they really want to save this top lane tier 2, but at the end of the day, it will fall like the rest of the tier 2 turrets. More gold over to IG. Team fighting to find themselves this game 1 win as our observers once again show how dark that bottom river is. It's back to the same exact spot we were in just a couple minutes ago, Quacks.
Soboro's isolated. He's looking for a flank on this Gwen, but he steps out of the bush. OMG know he's there, and it's going to be Rookie with the teleport just trying to zone them off. He doesn't have the shield either, so it's not like it's going to make him any tankier. OMG, they have to try and fight this.
Decent chunk there from Hery, who is level 20 on this Mbessa, definitely willing to brawl just as much as Soboro is. OMG are going to break down the front door, try and work their way into this river, as Wei has called the dragon out from his slumber. Get another look at how dark this pit is for OMG. Rio wants vision on this dragon. We'll finally get it and sees it's pretty healthy, so don't have to rush.
Rio goes
Rio wants
in.
to go after Wei instead. He has his Guardian Angel. Both of these jugglers hold on to their Guardian Angels as Rookie and Hery are going blow for blow, but Moham is going to get cut out on the top side. Photic finds that first kill. Both jugglers going to drop into the GA. Rio surviving long enough. He still hasn't dropped to the GA just yet. Finally will go in as Hery goes after the backline, but the knockups stack up and Photic flashes away from Hery to survive, and Rookie looks for the turn. Flash forward from Wei. Rio goes down. OMG out of the pit. Invictus Gaming put a stranglehold on game 1 with a Chemtech Soul secure.
Got the Soul. Soboro as well is so scaled up. This Gwen, we haven't had a lot of opportunity to talk about it in the damage dealing department, but it has been a huge factor in being able to stay healthy and forever. The Baron still though has 2 minutes, so that's ample time to at least break open this mid and top lane. If they can do that and get a pick, then hang on, Rio!
He's found Photic into the Hery pull execution. Down goes the IG-80 carry. It's Rio again, finding angles to fights out of nowhere, and now Wei goes to
Wei's alone.
A good flash from Starry. Wei's too far forward, and he's gonna die under the turret. Starry picks up another kill. We're back to OMG, defying the odds in the late game once again.
It buys them a little bit of time. They're going to be able to clear barreling down mid lane. They are not afraid. They're trying to get as much gold as they possibly can in this short time frame.
This play-in tournament has been marked by
this first match, as this is only the first match, and it's already going to come down to potentially an elder fight here, Slayer.
Rio's getting chucked out by Photic. Both of our top laners are mid lane right now. Dwayne's looking for the Bone Blossom. Finds it onto
You're alone, my friend!
On the crescent guard, but Dwayne's far too forward. Can Starry find the damage? No, he's trapped, and he's got Soboro right on top of him. Goes to the GS. Haichao hits the heroic entrance. Dwayne does not die. Rio can't find that kill, and a huge needlework comes through for Soboro to cut OMG from their legs under. Just like that, IG blow up the fight and shut down any worries of a comeback. OMG tried what they did to EDG last series, but it won't crack against Invictus Gaming. They'll hold strong and take a 1-0 series lead.
OMG thought they might have had the angle, but Shui with the flank opens up the game, and IG start this series off with a win.